My role this year was mentor. I've played many roles in the past. I've been a part of the planning, I shouldn't say the planning, but the dream Andrea had from the very beginning. I've watched her start off and 1 year at a time going into more and more information, but support staff has probably been my biggest role in the past. I think what I've learned the most is how it not only impacts the children that come, the young adults that come, but how it's impacted the mentors, even Andrea herself. I've just watched this information completely soak in the hearts of each person, watching them from year to year, especially now that we're at the 4th year. This was probably the most powerful year I've ever seen. And I wouldn't say because the information is the best, it's just different. And I know that she was talking to me about how she birthed another whole plan, and she did. And the last 3 years, the information was equally as good, but now some of the students that have come all 4 years have come full circle. My daughter, because she's very shy, in a group setting, has not wanted to come. And the first year she came, they helped her to break through some really strong barriers. But that particular one, I saw her apply her boldness a little bit more throughout from that year to the present year, but still had some reservations. This year she came in with some different reservations. But what I would say is, we are on our way home, because I pretty much insisted that she go this year because of some of the things she's been going through, very serious things she's went through, health issues, that as soon as we got in the car, she just casually, but very pointedly said, so next year when we come, da-da-da-da-da, which is not my daughter. So in regards to this type of thing. So that showed me that there was another whole level of breakthrough for her. And that is probably the most amazing thing that happens within the house, you know, to see your children, you know, even if you're a leader here, which I recommend if it's something that would be good for your child. I just think it's amazing. Now, Alana, particularly, is my daughter's best friend, who is outgoing and has everything that's different than my daughter, but she completely became my daughter. My daughter became her at this camp, which was amazing, and did not participate one time the entire week, which was so surprising to me. But as we went, being a mentor is another whole level, because when you're in the room with the girls, and you're able to talk them through the different things that are going on, you can see the resistance in them, and this is very true for me, that I've learned every year, no matter how resistant these children are, every one of them break before the end of the week. So back to Alana, she was breaking with me in the room, night to night, still not opening up in the actual, you know, open area with the rest of the kids. But the greatest thing that I can share now is something she wrote. She spoke to me about her life and what happened in the room as a mentor, which was the gift that I got as a mentor. But then she had another letter that she actually wrote to Andrea this morning, and I would like to read that. So she says, "Thank you so much for the beautiful experience. Parts of me wish that I was more lighthearted every second of my experience, but I am happy with how things played out. It was not until the very last day that I truly had a change of heart and felt connected to the people around me. I always felt like I was extremely and mentally intelligent, and yet due to pride and apprehension, I did not want to expose my heart. I've never been the quiet one in a room because I was never in a situation like this past week. Guess hard really is the new fun, one of our statements. You truly have an amazing community of people, and I have never seen such a large group of young adults who are so undisputedly genuine. I now know that God has blessed me with awareness and a voice that I will not steer away from. So thank you for helping me realize this. And as for you, meaning Miss Andrea, you do not help people for your own self-fulfillment, but because you truly care for others, and for that, you have a heart of gold. God loves you. Thank you for being you, and thank you for changing my life. You have a beautiful and loving family, and I hope to see you again soon. And with that, not only does she want to be a part of the rest of the year, but she also wants to come back next year. That is amazing. So for those who may be thinking about being a mentor, I would say definitely prepare your heart. Think about when you were younger and what you needed, because the information that they're going to hear is going to be available to them. I would say be transparent with yourself and your struggles that you've had, and most mentors have worked through many of those. You're going to find a few that you have not worked through because the information is so detailed that you might find those secret places that you haven't healed. That is the truth for that one. And come with a lot of love and a lot of grace, because there's a lot of hours that are put in, and you know, some people are sleep deprived. So, and I don't mean just the students, but the other adults, and you know, you see things that sometimes you can, as an adult, have comparisons over it. You just gotta leave it all home, everything, leave it all home. Come 100% as a servant. You never know what you're going to be asked to do that might go a little further, you know, than what you're there to do, and it'll be needed and necessary. So I would say just come to serve with all your heart and leave any attitude home.